think the hardest thing is just staying motivated day after day, and the fact that you don't get instant gratification. That's something that you see long-term benefits, but you can work at it for days and days and days. And you just have to stay mentally tough as well as physically. I think the mental part's much harder than the physical part.
Well, before a race, I just kind of get in the idea that you got to have a good race, and in order to do that, I just think to myself, just go out and have fun. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to turn out great. You're training for this. Everything's just going to work out the normal way it does. And that's the main way that you stay motivated. You just got to tell yourself that things aren't going to turn out bad. You just got to have a positive mindset. And when you're in the race and things are getting tough, the training's normally tougher than the running. So when the training's tougher, you just tell yourself, I've been through this before. I know what to do when it starts to hurt. Just keep pushing through it, because all the races turn out the same eventually.
The toughest part about running probably it's a lot of mental aspects in the sport. Being ready, preparing before the race, during the race, and afterwards if you lose a meet or if you didn't do well. It's a lot of mental to get back up there and race harder the next race and keep pushing yourself to improve.
I think the biggest thing you can do as a coach is to try to stay positive and make sure that they realize that if they keep working, they will get better. And different people get motivated different ways. Cross country is not like football. Like, for the most part, yelling and screaming and ranting and raving is not going to fire somebody up. You don't want somebody fired up for just a couple seconds. They need to be focused for 15, 20 minutes, which is a whole different type of attitude that's needed.
To help runners be motivated, it's a lot of teamwork involved. It's always a lot of pressure on yourself to improve and beat yourself, but it's also nice to push your peers and to beat yourself, beat them, and you want to push and PR together as a team. Right before a race, what goes through my head would be a lot of mental preparation, knowing when to start running harder, when to slow down, take it easy in the first mile and then pick it up in the second and third mile, when to go in the final stretch, sprinting at the finish line.
I run cross country because it's a fun sport. It's something that I really enjoy to do. The guys are great, the team atmosphere is great, and I love being a leader on the team. It's just a great feeling overall to see people succeed and to see your own success over the year. From the beginning of May to late October, late November, and even December, depending on if you qualify for national meets. And during a race, it's just overall, how am I feeling? Where am I at? When can I go? And those three things I keep going through my head. It's a list, and when it's time to go, that's when the race gets tough and gets fun.
I think because I had such a good experience in high school and college that I really enjoyed the coaches that I had, and the friends that I made and experiences that I had that taught me perseverance and hard work and dedication and those kinds of things. So I just want to kind of carry on that tradition.
I run cross country because at first a lot of my friends did it, and you just the whole team together. You make a lot of friends as you do it.
I just think it's a misunderstood sport that once people try it, people really love it. It's something you can do for a lifetime. And, I've been in contact with people over the past 15 or 20 years that, still talk about their experience as part of the program and really, consider it one of the best things they had in their whole high school experience.